Under attack. Need help.
Hello everyone, Kevin here. Got a few announcements for you. First of all, thanks to everyone who showed up to our first stream. We're thinking of doing another one sometime this week. Make sure to follow us on Twitch or subscribe on YouTube to watch us play some board games. We'll be streaming on both. Also, I'm sure you've heard it before, but I'd like to reiterate the fact that reviews are actually the best way for other people to find our podcast and for us to improve. We'd appreciate if you would review us on iTunes, Google Play, or wherever it is that you listen to us. Even if you have to make a new iTunes account or something, go do it. That would help us out a whole bunch. All right, let's get on to the recap. The crew are being towed back to Absalom Station after the space fight with the Eoxian ship. Kima and Domosh worry about Krios while Rats goes to engineering. After a while, they land at a private docking bay where Starfinder medics, one of them being a plant-like being, inform them of Krios' passing. The party splits up as Kima is taken to a medical bay to get treated for void death. Domosh heads to Chiskisk, Bisquick. That's what it's going to be. Bisquick's office to give him a stern talking to, and Rats leads the repairs of their new ship. While on their separate activities, Rats gets a call from home, and Kima gets a call from a friend. The next day, the crew head to the Starfinder Society to find it surrounded by the media and then head up to talk to Chiskisk. Man, I really hate that guy's name. I'd also like to reiterate the reasoning behind the death of Krios was the fact that we goofed up a rule and found a good way to rectify it. For more information, check the end of last week's episode where I talked about it a bit more. It's after the outro stuff that we normally do. All right. On to episode 18.
So we leveled up and never talked about it?
That's true.
Yeah, we did do that.
Yeah, let's talk about it. There's also some shopping going on in between episodes.
Yes, there was.
So let's hear about those goodies.
Let's see. Krios got death.
It's a good one.
All right,
Yeah.
we can stop beating that horse to death now.
I'm sure Kevin will get some more use out of it.
Definitely.
He'll think he'll get use out of it, but it's not doing anything. Well, level 3 really didn't give me a whole lot in terms of my character. I took long arm proficiency, so I'm better at using long arm weapons, such as the rifle I was using before. So I feel like he got back to, in between, he kind of went to the Starfinder Society and asked him to, kind of help him out, show him how to use it effectively. Just health and stamina increase, standard stuff. Shopping-wise, I did buy some health serums because we were dramatically low on those. And after that, I just got some new armor, so I'm a little bit harder to hit, Chris, so hoping it makes it a little bit harder for you to try to kill me now.
For when you roll a 25.
Yeah, for when he rolls 30 every
so.
roll. Yeah. I saw those air quotes, sir.
Well, my initiative went up a little bit, so I have a +5. Also, I took an expertise talent, which is well-informed.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
What does that mean?
Okay.
After being in a settlement for 24 hours, you can attempt a diplomacy check to gather info as a swift action.
So what he said. Yeah. And also for my
Rather
shopping.
than 1d4 hours. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
That could have been helpful when we were trying to find stuff out
Yeah.
in the
The beginning there.
beginning.
Yeah.
Or me, I got yelled at to get off the grass by a bunch of hippies. Trying to have a serious character moment with Krios, rest his soul, and some dickhead hippies kicked us out.
They're just protecting the grass.
I thought they were chill.
Sounded an awful lot like Bish, too.
Yeah.
Wait, no, he's not dead yet.
And then, so I went shopping and I got some fun goodies. I got a melee weapon, a dueling sword, tactical. And
Interesting choice.
Yeah.
yeah. And I traded in my pulsecaster pistol and got a static arc pistol. I still have my flame pistol, and then I got some grenades and some ammo. Also, I did get 6 serums of healing, and if it ever comes into play, I got 1 serum of appearance change. We'll see if it ever comes into play.
Oh, quick note. My, I forgot what the name of it was. My supernova damage went up to 4d6 at level 3.
That's a lot of damage.
Yeah, it is.
It just sucks the reflex save is so low. Like, the DC is super low.
What is it?
I'm not
13?
telling you. Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
I'm not telling you.
Yeah.
well, then he guessed it. So, yeah, so it's like... that's why when you hit, I think, 13 with the Gargak, I was like, damn it! But, yeah, so I just does a little bit more. You wait. It gets a lot worse if I live that long. I can get up to, like, 10d6 or something.
Yeah, no way.
I said I think.
I cap it at 4.
Well, the game doesn't, so I think the game outrolls you, Chris, unfortunately.
Does it?
Well, I mean, yeah, it's in the rulebook.
Rats?
I got, as far as class features, I got Spell Focus, which increases the DC of my spells by 1.
That's good.
For
Yeah.
saving throws?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're in for it now, Chris.
I got Tech Lore, which makes me better at computers and stuff. And I got weapon specialization. So,
Everyone got that, I think.
yeah.
Yeah.
Let's just say it like it's cool, though.
Yeah.
Because that...
Don't demean my
Yes.
accomplishments, Kevin. Son of a bitch. I got an extra first level spell. And as far as equipment that I bought, I got some carbon fiber armor. So it Rats kind of looks like he has a small version of the armor from Mass Effect. And I also got a called weapon fusion that I put into my static arc pistol.
So you could throw it.
I can if I have it holstered, I can summon it into my hand as a swift
that's
action
nice.
rather than having to draw it. So
That is pretty
cool.
neat.
Is that the one where you can call it back to, or is that something different?
I can summon, like, if somebody knocks it out of my hand, it goes flying like 20 feet away, I can just summon it back to my hand.
That's pretty cool.
It's up to 100
Yeah.
feet.
It's like the Force, kind of.
But I imagine it blinks out of existence, kind of like Nightcrawler.
Yeah.
It just kind of like, and then reappears into my hand.
That's super cool. What about,
I got a new character.
oh, nice.
Tell us
think-
about
I
them.
think you did.
Wow.
I don't want to say everything.
Where did you pick that up at?
Oh man,
What store sells new characters?
The K. Rogers.
The Death Store.
Store.
So he's a mystic. I'm gonna say that. He's a healing mystic.
Something we needed.
Yeah. I think that's all I'll say for now.
Ooh,
Okay.
mysterious.
And I think we did run into him last episode a little bit.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh, I did mention the thing about like him breathing carbon dioxide.
Yes, you did.
That's pretty cool.
That is pretty cool. So we can breathe better.
Mm-hmm.
But, well, Chris, I think we're ready to get on talking to Bisquick. I keep forgetting his name, so that's the only reason I keep saying
We'll just call him Bisquick. That's his nickname. His childhood
Chiskisk.
nickname.
Chiskisk.
Yeah, you say it, and then it like brings up bullying memories, and he gets real upset. Poor guy.
I feel sorry for him.
Meh.
So you all now are in the office with Chiskisk, and the goods are laying out on the table for you guys to partake of anything. And Chiskisk says, "Please have a seat, have some refreshments, if you will. I have been investigating the information that was broadcast from the Drift Rock, and also the notes that you all had brought back. And there is some good news. You seem to have ascertained that this is part of a larger structure, yes?
Yes.
Is there anything else that you can tell me as far as your personal experience aboard the Drift Rock pertaining to this information?
The technology in it seemed to be ancient.
Yes, it seems that there were some symbols that you were unable to decipher. The good news is that our database here was able to identify some of those symbols that you found. Because, believe it or not, this is not the first time that we have seen these symbols post-gap. However, the bad news is that the source is highly, shall we say, unreliable. And then you see, like, the antenna on Chiskisk kind of, like, twitch back and forth, kind of scraping together, almost like he's upset about something.
You got an itch or something?
He catches fire.
Yes, it's been bothering me since childhood. I digress. I am not very good at interpersonal communication. Anyhow, all that we have about these earlier texts comes from Halquim Zan, from nearly 300 years ago. And it seems that no published studies of these texts have appeared since. Now, and he looks down at they look down at the computer really closely and says, according to these records, Zan's original findings were donated to the Kabarad University of Xenoarchaeology and Xenoanthropology on Castrovel shortly after his... He, pauses for a moment. Like he's searching for a word here, and then they say, disruptive expeditions. Now, fortunately, the Society has numerous alumni from that university, and I can readily secure you a contact there and forward my personal recommendations to a few faculty members. Perhaps they can show you Zan's notes and even take you to the original site so that you can search for more clues about whatever this drift rock once was. Of course, I see that you are short a person. I think I may have just the person that you might need to complement your party, as they are a native of Castrovel. And he, pages somebody and says, can you please send up Echinacea? While we wait for my associates, perhaps there are some questions that I could answer for you, although I will defer to Echinacea, as they are from Castrovel.
I feel like the names would be, the professors' names would be familiar. Like the faculty members, are they professors, or are they just?
Yeah, I mean, basically, it's a university.
Yeah, I feel like.
I don't think that Chiskisk necessarily has the entire list on hand, but he knows people that he can direct to you. So, I mean, essentially, you have this alien language, which you were able to kind of determine the overall idea of what the drift rock was, but you couldn't read anything. You kind of picked up pieces here and there. This language has been discovered on, Castrovel, and so he's pulling forth the only information that you have is from this Halquim Zan. But other than that, he doesn't really know what else to tell you other than you're going to have to talk to the experts.
Looks like I get to go home.
Echinacea comes in. Thank you for coming, Echinacea. I'm sure we can get you up to speed, but it seems that if these Starfinders are going to partake in this mission, that Castrovel, which of course you would have some great knowledge about, along with Domash here, perhaps you would like to join the team.
And you hear in your heads, I would love to join.
I feel like that creeps rats out a little bit. To have somebody else in his head again.
Mm-hmm.
Great, another telepathic. Fuck.
You're going to be the only one.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I think you're the only one.
I could try to communicate with my vocal cords, but you would find it very difficult to understand.
Just clicks and clacks.
I find you difficult to understand now.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're the only one who can't use telepathy, I think, in this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Domash kind of spins and turns and goes, well, looks like we both get a little homecoming, huh?
Indeed.
Well, I'll be looking forward to seeing my parents again. But he kind of looks at Chiskisk. He goes, remember what I said earlier, mate? I mean it.
I would hope that you would not find any death at the university.
Rats just kind of gives you like the eyebrow.
Yeah,
Like, what the fuck?
I kind of see his look, and I'm like, "Look, mate, it was. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
And he shakes his head.
I'll explain when you're older. I'll tell you on the ship, mate. All right."
So, are you all interested in this mission?
Yeah, you can count me in, mate.
Honestly, I'm not too stoked to be going right back out after what we've just been through, but I think it might be better for me to keep myself busy than dwell on things, so I'm in.
I've been meaning to make a visit to Casterville myself, so maybe I can make this work.
You see Echinacea's seed pod turn to an orange color.
Gross.
And he says, I also would like to return to my home planet.
All right. Do you guys have any questions about what he said to you at all? Or are you ready to kind of just get underway?
I think we're reluctantly ready to get underway. I don't think Ratchley feels like having two minds in his head, so I think he wants to get out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Back to the ship, I guess.
Yeah, so, of course, Chiskisk, if there's anything you do before you leave, take care of it, but, he's really excited to kind of piece together this mystery about what this alien language is.
Well,
So.
I mean, we do have one more thing we have to go do.
Yeah.
Okay.
Gavelarsk.
Yeah, we gotta go handle that business.
Yeah.
And some business that will be, because I believe they owe us quite a few things.
All right.
Well, yeah, they're going to pay you money.
Well, not only that, they also stole that metal we found, like the mineral or whatever we found.
No
No-qual. We had all that no-qual that they took, so...
So Chiskisk says if you need to contact me for any reason, you can. So you guys are heading over to Gavelarsk.
Yep.
Yeah.
You head up to the building again, that same eerie, bone structure, very ornate. Picture this black marbling and just these Romanesque columns, and you're able to get to Gavelarsk pretty quickly because he's highly interested in what you have to say. So.
And this time Rats isn't really he's not bothered by the creepiness of it. He's marching through this place
we have a mission.
Yeah.
I'm the same way. I'm right behind him, just not paying any mind. We have one point we need to get to, and no matter what, we're going to get to that point.
So do you guys just charge into the office?
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't say we bust in, but we kind of show we need to talk to Gavelarsk right now.
Okay.
You see Echinacea's color of his pod change to a gray.
He's brain dead.
No, that's black.
It's racist.
What's gray?
Don't worry about it.
Do you actually have a thing that
Yes, he
says...
does.
Nice.
So you guys are able to make your way back into the areas where the offices are. There are some bone guards that are there kind of hesitant to let you come in, but then you hear Gavelarsk speak and they stand back please let them come in.
Turn into Voldemort.
And
The boy who lived. Come die.
Where is the stone?
Potter!
What? Oh.
Potter.
Putter.
Give
me my putter.
I'm going to get a hole in one.
I can't believe it's not Potter.
So you walk in and he's please sit down.
Rats, do you sit?
I'll stand.
I'll stand. I was oh man, I'm fine standing right here.
He's standing at the desk and his head just comes up over the desk.
He puts his chin on the desk. It's like a dog trying to beg for food.
I forgot to mention that Echinacea's 6'9".
Wow.
Jesus Christ!
Wow.
How do you forget? Oh, by the way, he's 6'9".
By the way, I'm a giant.
With all these pretty flowers all over him.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm not gonna sit, but I am leaning behind I guess, standing behind a chair, kind of leaning on the back of it. So,
Okay. So
like a little more relaxed, but I'm not going to sit down.
So kind of like an act of defiance from everybody.
Yeah.
Can you sit?
Yeah.
Do you sit?
No. These, I feel like these are too small.
Oh, yeah, for someone who's 6'9".
He like scoots 2 chairs together and then sits on like,
on the armrest. This is uncomfortable.
Yeah, he's 6'9", 223 pounds.
Oh my god.
Gevalarsk is kind of like
From the NBA.
looks at Echinacea and is like, I'm sorry. Who are you?
And he hears in his head, Echinacea Poperia.
Another Starfinder, no doubt.
Indeed.
Well, I will not ask you to leave, as you were not on the mission, but I have nothing to hide here. I would like to congratulate you all on your mission, and for delivering my package. As we agreed, here are your credits. And he slides you each 500 credits across the table.
Not him, obviously.
Correct.
Where is mine?
I grab it up.
Damn it.
Your explorations into the Acreon and the Drift Rock will prove invaluable to my arbitration between the Hardscrabble Collective and Astral Extractions. Also, there was some other things aboard the ship when it returned. We have seen that these will be returned to your ship at the docking bay. A collection of rare minerals, I believe.
Okay, well, can we talk about how you stranded us out in space?
I am sorry for that unfortunate oversight. As I said, this was not my ship. I arranged to have it from the station, and they agreed to only let us have it for a short while. It was an oversight on my part, but nevertheless, I had no control over that.
Yeah, unless... I don't know, can ships fly themselves in Starfinder? Actually,
Can what?
Can they fly themselves?
No.
The ships?
Let's see.
Autopilot.
I mean, we had it for I think less than 3 hours or so.
No, we had
it. We did rest. You're right.
It was a day.
I think it was maybe a day or two because you landed on the Drift Rock, and I don't know if you rested again. I think you're going back to rest again when you saw it was
and
gone.
Then it was gone.
So almost like 2 full days.
Okay, never mind.
Well, if there is nothing further, I would let you be on your way. Apparently you have business elsewhere.
We almost died out there because of your oversight.
Again, I am very sorry for your trouble.
Oh, you're sorry. Okay, well, that makes everything better.
Oh, wait, hold up. Actually, correct him. No. One of us did die because of your oversight. So, I mean, you can sit here and apologize all you want, mate, but I ain't bringing my friend back.
I am sorry for your loss, but you did agree to go on this mission. Nobody forced you to go. If there's compensation that you're looking for, perhaps an additional 500 credits will ease some of the pain, though I understand it will not replace your friend. Nevertheless, it is what I can do.
Rats casts Psychokinetic Hand and uses it to just throw all of the shit off of Gevalarsk's desk, and he just shouts at him. He's like, I don't want your damn money. I just want you to know that if you ever need anything again, don't call us, because we won't answer.
Gevalarsk stands up, and he is very tall, towering over his desk, probably not nearly as tall as Echinacea, but
he's 6'10",
about 6'2", and says, "I believe it is time for you to go." And he like snaps his fingers, and several guards come in and surround the door, and kind of are giving you these looks of like, "Let's go."
Domash kind of looks around the room, and he kind of like spins back around and looks at him and is like, "Just like a politician, I never really take responsibility for their actions and what they've caused, huh?"
I kind of, I guess, yeah. I flash them.
Look at these!
Then I kind of shake a little bit and then turn and leave.
Nope, she said it's canon.
Come on, Echinacea, we've got better things to do. We don't want to fight. And then I just, leave.
So you guys leave a heated situation, and now you're free to... Is there something that you were going to say?
I was going to say, I guess we don't have an issue with the chick that was in the box. I was going to say, if she's here, maybe confront her, but if she didn't take the ship on us and it just got called back.
As far as you know.
Yeah, as far as we know.
It's true.
Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, any opportunity to ask was kind of thrown out the window with that eruption.
Right.
So
understandably.
But yeah, understandably,
Yeah.
I'm not blaming you, rats. I'm on your side.
I don't care.
No, I mean,
You do care.
it was... it's not, out of character to do that with what we went through. So.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Just the consequence of that is
right.
You're ushered out quickly, more quickly than maybe you wanted.
So,
yep.
I guess we head to our ship.
Okay.
See if there's anything else that we need to do.
Were we... I guess the ship's not done being repaired,
it's
right?
done being... Oh, wait.
No,
Yeah.
I still have to. I'd still have to do a couple of repairs to it. I think I got the hull mostly done,
Okay.
but I'm gonna have to spend some time working on some of our systems that got critically damaged.
Is the ship able to fly?
Yeah.
Okay. So you could do that en route to Castroville, or do you need to be on the station for that?
I mean, you can...
to repair systems. I think I can do that from in the ship.
You can.
To repair the hull, you have to be able to go outside of the ship.
Right.
But I think we've gotten that done. It's just the critical systems need to be repaired.
Okay. Well, if you guys are... If all business is taken care of and you're ready to head out to Castroville, you guys can do that at any time.
Actually, Echinacea going to speak up. He says, I hate to be a bother, but is there any chance I could borrow 119 credits? I do have one thing I need to buy that I don't have the funds for.
You know what, mate? For a fellow Castrovellian, yeah, man, I got you. Yeah, so he kind of just takes, the cred stick out of his pocket and hands it to him.
And he, you see his seed pod change to a color of yellow, and he says, "Thank you." And then he goes and buys that.
So everybody's loading on the ship. He's like, "Hey guys, you got any change? I'll be right back."
I was gonna say if we ended on a better note from last episode, I feel like I would have been like, "So you just now came on board and you're already asking for handouts?"
Well, I have the feeling that he would not know that they were going out, or I don't know why, he would assume that you guys would be staying, so that he could he's a medical assistant, so
Yeah.
he'd be earning money as a living,
Right.
but since they're leaving now, he's like, "Oh, I need to get this so that just in case we get into combat."
Gotcha.
I think we kind of glossed over Bish leaving too.
Yeah.
What's his...
I assumed he came to the medical area with us, but maybe they just took him back because he was being unruly or something.
He kind of unless you guys restrained him in any way, as soon as you got back,
He took off?
He just left.
Oh, okay.
He's done with it.
Poor Bish.
That's fine. I don't want him fixing my ship.
So, Echinaccia's back. Everybody's on board. Kima in the captain chair, I assume?
Actually, yep. I walk past the captain's chair and sit where Krios used to sit, right there in the pilot seat.
Can I have a flashback of Krios there, and then, like, collect yourself again?
Just for old time's sake, I reach out and I go, boop.
That's sad.
Echinaccia goes over to the science officer station. And he has a data jack, which basically lets him control a computer.
Interface with computer.
Oh, nice.
Interface with a computer. Otherwise, he'd be useless. Basically.
He's been useless so far.
Because
he hasn't proven himself.
Because of his hands?
Sight. He has
that's
sight.
correct. That's correct.
He has
yeah.
blind sight and blind sense.
That's going to be interesting.
Yeah. So, I can't wait for the first combat.
So you're like Daredevil.
Yes.
That's exactly what I said too. He's like Daredevil.
Oh, okay.
I guess Domash just kind of, I don't know, just sits down at the weapons, kind of kicks back and waits to go home again. Inside, he's super giddy to go home. He's super excited. After all the things that happened, seeing some familiar faces and stuff like that, hopefully it'll help him.
Yeah, I bet, after that talk with Bisquick, this was probably a welcome surprise.
Yes, it really was. Like, he wasn't expecting to go back home so soon, but I think it's just what the doctor ordered.
Well, here we go again, guys. Back out into space.
No rest for the wicked, eh?
Kima. Go ahead.
Jesus Christ.
You keep talking about trying to interrupt you.
Go home.
Just go home. We'll DM ourselves. You guys get 20,000 XP, okay?
You win.
You win the game.
You win Starfinder.
Would have taken us weeks with Chris.
What?
So, how long's this trip going to take us?
I kind of punch in some coordinates. Boop. And fire up the engines. Like, well, looks like we'll be there in about 2 days.
So you guys sail forth through the docking bay doors, through the Armada, and you're sailing off to that pale blue dot of Castrovel. The next 2 days, fortunately, go by pretty uneventfully. Doesn't seem like there's any...
I have to repair the ship.
Okay.
I have to make a couple engineering checks.
Okay, yeah, do that.
I think it's the same DC 19. To repair critical systems, it takes like 10 minutes.
Okay. Do you know how many systems you have to repair right now?
We were critically damaged 3 times.
You can remove the critical damage condition from a system by taking 10 minutes and succeeding at an engineering check. The DC depends on the severity of the condition. DC 15 for glitching, 20 for malfunctioning, and 25 for wrecked. The system is no longer critically damaged. It has no critical damage conditions. It can function as normal. I don't think we got past glitching on either of them, though.
We had 3 glitching.
15 3 times.
Okay. That's 16.
So I think weapons is back.
That's 17.
Engines are back.
That one's...
Sensors aren't back.
So can you not try again?
I think
it just takes 10 minutes per, so let's just, for...
What would failing a repair check do?
It really doesn't say.
So you can just
I don't... I think there's... if you fail by so much, it increases...
You go to the next DC, but you only failed by,
it was a 13, and if it's DC 15, I failed by 2.
I imagine you use,
Can you not take 10?
Well, it's 10 minutes to fix the system.
It depends. You can't take 10 on something that if you can critically fail it, then the DC would.
I just imagine maybe you didn't you kind of just missed a wire or something, so you just go back in there 10 minutes and fix it and just reroll.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what the penalty is.
It doesn't say.
I assumed it was in there. Okay.
That's literally-
Well, then, if that's the case, then I pretty much have enough time that I can keep working on the systems
we
to
have
get them all
2
prepared.
days, and you already got 2 of them done in 20 minutes. So
Okay.
Yeah.
yay, all our systems are back.
Exciting.
Exciting roleplay.
I mean, how else are you gonna,
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean, I don't know what the penalties were other than the DC increasing, so.
the ship explodes. Hi, Chris. What's going on?
So 2 days pass by. Rats fixing up the damage from the previous battle. Everybody kind of settling in. Domash, I imagine, kind of just dreaming about the excitement of getting to go back home far sooner than he expected. I'm not sure with Kima, because we don't know quite where she's from. And Echinacea as well. It's homecoming for you. You get into the orbit of Castrovel. It's just this beautiful, vibrant planet. Sparkling blue oceans, continents covering probably about half of the planet, and there's just swirls of white clouds billowing in the atmosphere. It looks like absolute paradise. As your ship starts to descend into the atmosphere, you get hail from the aviation authorities asking you for your identification, and then figuring out, who you are, and they kind of direct you to land at one of the landing pads at Ship's End.
I want to do a cool thing.
I also wanted to change the name of the ship.
I want to
That's what
answer
I was
them.
gonna-
Chris,
Oh, go for it.
please let me talk to them.
Okay. They all sound the same. This is Cabaret Aviation Authorities. Can you please identify yourself?
Change the name of the ship first.
Go ahead.
If we're gonna, I don't have a name. I'm just saying
Oh.
that collectively we need to come up with a new name for it.
Hip Hop Anonymous.
Oh my god! Just leave right now.
One not done. That's a cool name, though.
It should be dedicated to Krios.
I thought about that. I really did. I thought about trying to make like a...
We'll call it the Deadpan Robot.
the deadpan robot combing it. I was... like...
This is the entire 2 days that you did. Like,
Yeah, we were just like
arguing what the
brains-
name should be.
Yeah.
Coming up over with the names. See, I like in the Expanse they come up with the I think it's like a Spanish name for something else, and they come up with the Rocinante. So I wanted to come up with like a cool sounding name.
Does that have to be foreign?
It doesn't have to be foreign. I'm just saying that kind of made me think of like, yeah, we should come up with a new name. We just overhauled the entire ship.
Yeah, we
We should put our own stamp on it.
Did we color it different?
No, I think Rats oversaw the entire thing, and he liked the color scheme. So.
So you want to do like a...
There's like a fine print. It says rats on the outside.
Property of Rats.
if found, returned to, and then has an address. It has its little rabies. It's been confirmed ahead of its rabies shots. I don't know. What do you think? Like, you want to do something like fancy like that?
I know, it's something cool.
I like one not done. Just kind of shows what we're
Just think about that.
like the dumb shit. Like, like one mission down, one not done. Grafton.
Griff ball. I don't like that.
Okay, well, fuck you.
Okay.
I mean,
What are you looking at for ship names?
Ship name generator.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
that one just says manners. This is the SS Manners. Please and thank you.
Bananas.
No, shut up.
Ah,
It'd be AS Manor. No, never mind. I kind of want to name it like something.
Good Hope.
Ace of Spades.
In your S.
That's not where I was going. Blackmore Catch.
Let's do Afternoon Delight.
Do you like pina colada? Oh, that's a different song, but... Getting caught in the rain.
Slinger. Star Slinger.
Do you remember Lawrence in that video? if I ever had my ship, I'd name it the Star Raper. And he goes, and here's why, is it because it goes into space and takes what it wants. This
Excelsior!
the Dennis. These names are great.
Ragnarok.
Oh, the good intent's not bad.
Yeah.
The bad execution is also pretty good. Touch of malice.
Shut up.
Archangel. Angel? Archangel. Archangel.
I like the good intent. I think
Good
that one's
intent. Yeah, I think
that's
we're
a
going to change
solid
the
name.
good intent.
Okay.
I did something you want to, like...
So you descend into the atmosphere of Castrovel, flying over Cabaret, and the city-state's aviation authorities hail you guys, and they say, "This is Cabaret City-State Aviation Authorities. Would you please mind identifying yourself?"
Domash kind of looked up. Well, this is the good intent requesting permission to land.
Absolutely good intent. You have permission to land on the near spaceport and ship's end. Please descend safely and enjoy your stay here on Castrovel.
I appreciate it. Thank you very much. And he, like, points to Kima.
Hey, do you have a brother on
Yeah, do you have a brother on
Station?
Absalom Station? He's kind of really familiar. Yeah, we're all twins. There's like 8 of them.
We're all twins.
They're all twins. They were born at separate intervals, but they're all twins. Like 2 at a time.
They're like the Nurse Joy of
They're
this
like
universe.
the Officer Jennies.
Yeah.
We're all sisters. Excuse
They're
me.
all typecast. So, Kima, take the ship down.
Yeah, I guess engage landing gear and slow the engines a bit. Or
Just a bit?
just a little, just a tiny bit.
You know, a little bit.
We thought they were going to stop.
Like,
The Kima Special is what I call this move.
we just fixed
I
it.
just fixed the ship!
Yeah,
How about this? Like, you know, you bring it down. You kind of like from atmosphere. You like swing down to where you're getting pretty much level with the dock, and like your landing gear comes down, and like you slow the ship to where like you're basically when you're coming up, you're hovering, and you just like slowly set it down.
okay.
I'm playing Space Sim, so landing's been easy for me to like. I've just been doing it. We're on Castrovel, boys and lady
See,
and plant.
so the door retracts. You guys are able to make your way out on the landing pad, and you just see you've got your own personal docking space, but you just see scores of ships all around, people coming and going, and the pathway kind of leads you towards a security checkpoint, and you see an officer kind of show up, a Lashunta officer, and he's like, thank you for coming to... I'm not going to do that voice again.
Thank you for coming on down here to our little hobble hole.
He's,
We're going to have a crawfish party later.
hey guys, welcome to... No.
Buy my merch. I'm Mickey.
So you make your way to the guard, and they kind of just ask you, like, you know, hey, what are you guys doing here in Castrovel? What's your business?
Chris is really trying not to do that voice
I'm
again.
trying real hard.
No, I want full.
Welcome to Castrovel.
I want full roleplay, Chris. I need a voice.
What's your business here?
The weather is a nice 65 degrees. Wind is coming 25 miles to the northwest. It's about a 3-day trip to Absalom Station. Weather on there is looking a nice 75 degrees. And thank you for flying Air Castrovel. Have a nice flight.
You look like a pretty lady. I think I might like to take you out to dinner.
He asked what we're doing.
Yeah, just... what's your business here on Castrovel?
Well, mate, besides this wonderful homecoming, we're sent by the Starfinder Society to talk to some of the faculty at the university.
Oh, so you have some local contacts that you're ready to... I did it again. So you have some local...
Well, how about you get back on that ship and then I'm going to stab you?
So you do have a local contact that you're going to be seeing.
That will be correct.
Do you know how long your duration of stay is going to be?
However long it needs to be.
I like turn to look at Rats and I'm like, mate, these my people. Come on now.
One final question. Are you importing any foreign life forms?
I mean,
Rats just points at.
yeah, he puts it at 6'9". Like, I kind of tell you, well, here, quick question: what is he? Because apparently he's from here. So, I'll leave that one up to you, mate.
That looks like a. I forget how you say it. Kazir.
Kizzer? I don't know. They split up on how to pronounce it. Kizar, Kizzer. I'm not sure. It's Khizar.
That's okay.
Kizar.
Kizzer also sounds like a racial slur.
We'll say Kizar then.
Kizar.
You dirty Kizzer.
That appears to be a Kizar. Kizar. That appears to be a Kizar that would not qualify as foreign life form. So as far as I can see, I don't think that there's anything else to attend to. I would advise you that while personal weapons are not illegal here in Kabarat, it's highly frowned upon, so I wouldn't brandish your weapons in public, but otherwise, feel free to stay.
I'm going to just put this laser in my pocket. Like,
and
Rats was like, okay, and he puts his gun
totally-
in his mouth again.
I totally forgot to mention when Echinacea got up from his science officer chair, he got up and then held out his hand, and his staff like teleported to his hand. I forgot to. I've called on my staff also.
called.
Yeah,
Okay.
called weapon fusion.
Yeah.
Same as rats.
So it disappears and appears, or it flies to
The way
you.
I read it, I thought it was it doesn't necessarily teleport.
like Blink.
It's not. No, like it actually like
It flies to you, like
flies to
Force
you.
style. Okay.
Yeah, like the Force.
yes, that thing. That's
Almost
in
poke
a
me-
very
you almost-
popular
you almost
movie.
poke me in the
He
eye.
got very close.
Star
didn't
Trek.
he?
So after the questioning, they issue your travel papers and tell you guys to enjoy the duration of your stay.
Yeah, you too.
Dude, okay, I can't tell you how many times like people I'll be like up on the jet bridge and people are boarding a flight and I'll be like, oh, have a nice flight. They go, yeah, you too. And then they'll stop and I go, got him. It happens so often. It's crazy. It's the little things that keeps
It's like
me
when
going.
you go see a movie, like enjoy your movie.
You're like, yeah, you too.
Yeah.
And you have to live with that anxiety guilt for the rest of your life.
I missed the whole movie. I had to go see it again after that.
Yeah, you go back.
Damn it!
you're
I
like-
can't believe I did that.
You're like, yeah, I was too busy thinking about the interaction we had earlier. Can I buy another ticket to the same movie? Yeah, enjoy the movie. Yeah, you too. Damn it! Fuck! Yeah, so I guess. So he leaves, and I kind of turn to the other two, and I go, well, welcome to home. And kind of put my arms out. I'm super excited. Like, he's super excited to be home, man.
Echinacea, his pod changes to green. No, yellow.
Can't wait
No.
to figure out what this is.
You're
Damn
not-
it! I saw what purple was, though.
Horny.
Not 100%. I haven't completed it 100%, but that's kind of the baseline.
I like this mystery though, figuring out what it's going to be.
you
Well, it turned yellow last time someone gave you credit, so I feel like that's like thankful
He's a
or
whore.
something.
Your mother's a whore, Trebek.
Your head is just a mood ring, apparently.
Yeah.
I spent $1.99 at a fair for this.
So people who don't know how to pronounce Kizzer or Kaiser or whatever, they call them lantern folk.
Okay.
Oh, I like that name better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're like anglerfish.
Yeah, except they don't eat you.
Yet.
You don't know that.
It's true.
They don't have a mouth.
We'll work on it.
Wait. Does he have any bits?
No, that's not how that works.
Man,
It-
what?
Oh my god!
Over 2 for characters with bits.
That's
He doesn't
not,
like
Well, it
bits.
depends on what kind of bits you're talking about, my dude.
You know, the funky bits.
Seed.
The fun bits.
His bits is his head. Seed pod. That's how they...
So your tongue making is like pop his
Put your head
and a
into
bunch
other scissors.
Let's just say that the book didn't
spits on
specify
you.
how that happens,
I
okay?
was gonna say, so like if we get into a
Buy
fight
yourself
and
something
someone
nice.
someone hits your head and like seeds come out, it's like gross. Like ew, that's gross.
It's your baby gravy.
There's a character on Orville
Yeah.
that did
That's a
exactly
show
that.
I haven't
That did
heard
exactly that.
ever.
Oh,
Yeah. The husband like walks in on the wife like with this alien, like this blue alien or whatever.
Yeah.
And she's like, "Oh, hey, honey," and the alien pops his head up over the covers and
That show's really good.
that's a good show.
Oh man.
So,
Alright.
so you're standing. You leave the security guard. You're making your way into the towards the towards the city, and you see a man standing out on the sidewalk, holding a sign. And he's this Demaya. He's very tall and thin, and his clothes are like really nice, but they seem like they've been worn like a lot. Like this is probably something he wears very often.
The Demaya, that's the whole thing about the Lashunta.
There's two separate kinds, and the Demaya are actually, I don't know.
They're more intelligent, right?
Yeah, so they're not like built
They
so
are?
much. They're
I thought the Demaya were the more like athletic.
Karasha. Are
Yeah,
they?
'cause I was going to say, because Kima's Demaya, Lashunta, and she's not.
So
you win.
yes, so
Yeah.
am I.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So, I mean, you would expect this guy not to be, like, big and beefy, but he's still, like, even for being a Demaya, he's pretty thin. But he is just smiling big. He's got
Oh,
a
God, he's
sign for Starfinders, and he's just looking around, and he's checking out his data pad, and he finally spots you, and he waves. He's like, "Welcome, Starfinders. Please, make your way over here."
Walk over that way.
What, are you here to give us a ride or something?
Yes, Chiskisk contacted the university, actually, and they sent me out here to meet you. My name is Waylos, and I am a postdoctoral student at the university, and I am here to escort you to the departments of xenoarchaeology and xenoanthropology. By the way, I heard you were on the drift rock. That must have been quite an experience.
Domash kind of walks up and says, "Oh, look, mate. It's a little bit of fresh on the mind there. We're really not too keen on talking about it."
And he's like kind of waving down like a robo-taxi, and he's like, "Oh, I did not mean to drum up any negative feelings. I'm merely very interested in the information that you uncovered. The languages that you found, very ancient. While I don't have the knowledge to interpret these for you, I'm certainly very interested in the finds. Please, would you make your way to the taxi? We will get right to the university."
Yeah, climb on in.
Do you have to like
Are you
ride on
gonna,
top
like-
because you can't
yeah.
like fit
Did
in
we
the
just
thing?
strap you on?
Can I please fight? Like, can you get like a nickname we can call you?
I told you beforehand.
EP.
Does EP know how to use the internet?
With this Datey Jack. Datey Jack.
Datey Jack.
With my Datey Jack, I found pretty plants everywhere I go.
Yeah.
Just plants.
Yeah, he can.
Plantsonly.com.
Oh,
But he doesn't have a comm unit because he doesn't.
Plants Hub.
Oh,
corn
okay.
hub.
So he has to like go find a computer.
Plant.
Oh, to look up the information.
Yeah.
Well, you're headed to the university, so
Sure.
you could.
Stamen.
So,
It's part of a plant. Never mind.
So, pending you guys want to ask him anything specific, you guys make your way through the town, and you get deeper and deeper into the city. There were a lot of trees and stuff when you first entered, but now it's giving way to this huge city skyline, just these enormous, and everything looks beautiful. All the buildings are like glass and just really clean and really sleek looking. And you finally...
What's the guy's name?
Waylos.
Waylos.
Yes. Oh, I have a picture, too.
There's something on the back of that.
Handsome.
He
That's
looks
a handsome man.
Oh God, what is he?
I'm trying to like. The guy that played Hercules, like forever ago. Wait, was it Hercules?
It's Sabo.
Sorbo. Kevin
S-
Sorbo.
Yeah.
Kevin Sabo. He's a military round
He
using
looks
tanks.
like that
Sabo
with
is the
like
one-
some alien
Played for
mixed
the
in.
Reds. I'm thinking of.
Kevin Sorbet.
Delicious. So I'm like, so Waylos? Is that what you said?
Yes.
What's there fun to do around these parts? What do you guys do on a Friday night out?
Well, there's any number of bars to visit during the evening times, but of course I spend most of my time at the university. I'm just absolutely...
Nerd. Okay.
Well, yes, but I do know how to party, but...
Oh my
I mean,
God.
I could show you around if you would like at some later point, but... yes. Is there something you were interested in particular?
Just trying to get the lay of the land here. Figure out what there is to do that's fun.
so lazy.
So, weekdays aren't called Monday through Sunday. They're first day, second day, third day, fourth day, fifth day.
So what do you do for
sixth day.
6th day?
Okay,
Fifth
what do
day.
you do for 6th day?
Can just call it the weekend.
Yeah.
Oh, are you asking way loss now?
No, I just was saying that because I said Friday instead of 6th day or whatever.
Oh, okay.
Fifth day. It's
Not
Monday.
if you
through
start Sunday. Oh, really?
So you're just looking for like what they do around Cabaret? Or
yeah, I
are
mean,
you-
if it's just bars, like, that's fine.
Well, no, there's far more than bars. We are right on the edge of the ocean as well. There's lovely beaches to visit. There's parks to play in. There's all the wonderful things that Cabaret offers. Probably very similar to Absalom Station. Jatambe Park, I hear, is very lovely. And if you like that, you will find our parks and our resources here to be, recreations here to be far more exhilarating.
Are you allowed to walk on the grass?
Well, I don't think that it's prohibited, but we try to stay off of it. I don't think anybody will yell at you, though, if that's what you're concerned about.
Yeah, I am a little bit.
Yeah, we have a little bad track record for people yelling at us for walking on grass.
I'm sorry, I don't think you'll run into that here, though.
Domash kind of like looks at like, well, I mean, rats, if since we're here for a little while, I can always we can go what I used to do and just explore around where I was from.
Pass.
Well, I mean, it's a great way to, clear.
Great way to stay in shape.
Great way to stay in shape. It's a great way to clear your head. You're out in nature by yourself, and it's a great way to stay in shape. No, but it's nice and calming. I used to do it all the time.
Oh, yes, I've seen quite a few pictures of the countryside, though I probably wouldn't visit myself. I'm more of a student, of course. We have plenty of people that visit the wilds, investigating all of the wonderful ancient things that we find here in Castroville. I could probably get you some information if you'd like, Domash.
Oh, well, I mean, I kind of know a decent amount of it, seeing as it's what I used to do here.
Oh, well, the offer's there.
Oh, I appreciate it.
Rats leans over to Kima and he's like, is everybody here a nerd?
There's quite a few.
I guess with Rats just basically bullying the two nerds, as he says.
Yeah.
What about EP? What's it thinking? Is it a male or a female? Do we know?
They don't really have gender. I know. I'm typecasting myself as a genderless, bitless thing. God.
Genderless, bitless thing. It ain't got no bits, bro.
So, real quick, earlier we were looking at some of the things that can be purchased, and one of them is like a sex change thing.
And yes, you are one of them that can be purchased.
Oh my god. So if that were to be used, does it have to be the person that uses it to choose, or can someone else be like, no,
I don't think you have the power to go, I want this person to be other gender.
I think that's the person who takes it.
Yeah, you can't force anybody to take it.
What is wrong with you?
Jesus.
Just gonna say, if he's always gonna have no bits, just give him some
Des
bits.
is gonna run around Cashville just forcibly changing people's genders.
Yeah. Terrible person, Kima.
Yeah, she is.
God, I wish she would have died instead of Krios.
Oh, jeez.
At least Krios did something. No, I'm just kidding.
Just failed every
I mean,
trick attack
Kima
he tried.
does things if we're
Hey.
going off of what gets done.
Krios tumbled like no one else did, damn it.
Goddamn right.
Alright.
Right into
All right,
death.
everyone shut up.
Yeah, we're all yelling in the car.
The taxi pulls up, and it pulls up right outside of Alcima Correa Hall. It is this large 8-story building, and Waylos gets out, waves to the taxi driver, and asks you guys to please come with him. He will escort you inside the building. So you make your way up the stairs, open up the glass doors, you go in, you're immediately hit by this extremely loud roar, and the lobby is just filled with this group of people. They appear to be journalists. There's cameras, there's microphones, there's lights everywhere, and you see that there's this guy behind the counter, another Lashunta,
And they're just, you can't even make out what they're saying. It's just like, ah, la, 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 la. You catch pieces here and there, like, oh, what do you have to say about this? Ah, la, la, la. And you see this this man behind the counter, like, freaking out. It's like, everybody, you need to calm down. And they just won't stop. And we'll see you next week.
Oh.
Damn it, Chris! It's not. Now it's not laser blast. Now it's just mid-sentence stuff. Make up your damn mind, Chris.
I gotta mix it up. Make sure to check out our website at adventureawaitspod.com. There you can find links to our Facebook and Twitter and keep up to date when we release new episodes. And a big thanks to Sirenscape for providing music and sound effects. Check them out at sirenscape.com where you can revolutionize your tabletop gaming experience.